What's going on, guys? Welcome to Everything Always. My name's Michael Roman. Now, over the last 6 months, we've reported on a ton of Disney Plus series that are possibly in development, a couple of rumors from anonymous places like 4chan, and real recently the report that an Ironheart series could be in the works. And yesterday, on the heels of the Q2 investment call with Disney from corroborating sources and a ton of news about upcoming Disney Plus series that will be soon announced, including a Secret Invasion S.W.O.R.D series that'll lead right into Captain Marvel 2, and of course this Ironheart series that's rumored to include a comeback by Robert Downey Jr. We're going to break down where everything is coming from, which specific industry insider or publication is saying what, go over all the details we have, and then cross-reference the Secret Invasion S.W.O.R.D series back across that 4chan post. If it's true that there's a series coming, there may be some other stuff in that post that was true as well. We're going to break it all down, but first, if you could grab the subscribe button. We're giving away 2 PlayStation 4 Pros as well as a whole slew of other Marvel related stuff, including some brand new Marvel prizes we're going to be announcing at the end of this week. All you have to do to be entered to win, hit the subscribe button, then leave a comment on this video, make sure to leave a like and hit the notification bell, and if you want, stick around to the end of the video. We'll get into all the giveaway stuff again there. So as I mentioned in the prologue, again, yesterday was the Q2 Disney's investor call, and it's not a coincidence that shortly afterward the internet erupted with a ton of confirmations, mostly to do with Disney Plus. Now we're going to start with the one that's most interesting in the S.W.O.R.D series that's going to overlap with Secret Invasion. This is coming from Vicky DePledge, a writer over at the Geeks Worldwide. She had to tweet this: got confirmation that the S.W.O.R.D series is in fact titled Secret Invasion and will lead into Captain Marvel 2. Can expect it to be one of 3 to 4 new Disney Plus series that will be announced, likely to film sometime next year as it has been greenlit for production, but no word on that yet. Again, a writer at Geeks Worldwide reporting that this new S.W.O.R.D series overlaps with Secret Invasion. This is something that had been reported on for quite a while and been enumerated by industry insiders the likes of Mikey Sutton. We also got this post from Atlanta Filming that's been known to leak things from time to time, with this Secret Invasion cover obviously corroborating what Vicky DePledge had earlier tweeted. Now, as I mentioned, and again, there was this anonymous 4chan post over 5 months old. We covered it in depth here at the channel that had a ton of details about an upcoming S.W.O.R.D series from someone who claimed to be a CGI artist. And before we run over all those details and fact check it, as now the first and most important one has seemingly been confirmed, let us get to the rest of yesterday's reported confirmations, the next of which coming from industry insider Thomas Polito, the editor-in-chief over at the Cinema Spot, both from his publication and personal Twitter account. Exclusive: an Ironheart series is in active development at Marvel Studios and Disney Plus with a targeted 2021 shooting date. Now, there weren't as many details for this one as the S.W.O.R.D Secret Invasion series, but Thomas did go on to mention that, quote, last he heard, Marvel was taking pitches, but that a writer had yet to formally attach a showrunner, and there was no official date announced. Now, these early reports seem to indicate 3 to 4 Disney Plus series coming, and this is obviously only 2, but the only other news we got yesterday was for She-Hulk and Moon Knight that they had officially finished writing those projects, because some of the writers on those projects had tweeted as such. Now, with a light spoiler warning in case you want to back out now, we're going to dive into that anonymous 4chan post from 5 months ago we covered here at the channel and go over all the details now that it's seemingly confirmed we're going to get this series. It goes on to say Marvel Studios is currently working on CGI for an 8-episode Disney Plus series for Phase 4 with the working title S.W.O.R.D and the first episode written by Jon Favreau. Leading actors include Samuel L. Jackson, Kobe Smulders, Cameron Monaghan, Catherine Winnick, and Nicholas Hoult. Supporting actors include, and listen, Paul Mendelsohn, Sharon Blynn, Clark Gregg, Chloe Bennett, Ming-Na Wen, Natalie Buckley, and Jeff Ward. Newcomers: Cameron Monaghan will play Victor Cole as a lead protagonist who's an Inhuman, and the twin sons of Thanos will be played as villains by Catherine Winnick, Supergiant, and Nicholas Hoult, Thane. I'm told the supporting actors will have less than 5 minutes of screen time across Season 1. Of course, that would be insane to cross Clark Gregg finally back over into the MCU after such a long vacation, pun totally intended, and one-way ticket out so long ago, but nowhere near as insane as the introduction of the Inhumans, if this is the first one we'll meet in Victor Cole, or the introduction of Thanos' children, or some more of them in Thane and Supergiant. Now look, we cover plot leaks and leaks here all the time. It's what we do at the channel, and we've covered so many many here in the last 6 months, it's impossible for me to remember them all, but when I saw this, I immediately remembered this one, not just because of the outrageous claims it made, but more specifically because of how detailed it was. Look, we do this all the time. We read these 4chan leaks, and they're pretty poorly written with only a couple of scarce concrete details. This seemed to have a ton all in one place, calling out Thanos' children and Thane and Supergiant, all of these supporting actors and by name, knowing how much screen time they might have. This was a lot of information and a long time ago. You can go ahead and check the upload date. I'll actually make sure to link it as one of the videos at the end of this if you want to see the original report. But either way, now that we're seemingly getting this confirmed, or it will be soon, it makes you wonder if the rest of the details included are true. Unfortunately, we're going to have to wait quite a while, because if an announcement is around the corner, you can be sure it's not going to be any more than that, a simple announcement. Speaking of which, a simple announcement, if this Ironheart series gets confirmed in an announcement of the such, and that's all they say, Ironheart, it's almost confirming now these reports that Robert Downey Jr. would return because of how important and integral it would be for him to be her mentor during the series. And now all of those reports we've run here at the channel over the last couple of months will seemingly have all added up to this. We knew he was coming back. It was only a matter of time. I didn't think this quickly. A 2021 film date would put a release date of 2022 for this, meaning Robert Downey Jr. would be back in the MCU only 3 years after he left it during Avengers Endgame. If they do this right and they keep him as a very limited AI that doesn't pervade through the MCU after that and always stick around going forward, awesome. If they choose to bring him back in a time traveling event, which we've talked about at length here at the channel, real recently when I was playing Devil's Advocate, I said, hey look, they did it with Gamora right after Infinity War. She died a real death, and then because of time travel was right back in Avengers Endgame, and nobody really said anything. Maybe we'll all accept it 3 years from now, but it is a little crazy that they would come out and say Ironheart. They don't have to confirm Robert Downey Jr. for that. We all know what's coming. There's no way they're going to do an Ironheart series without him to be her mentor, and of course, he's publicly endorsed this before. It seems like the perfect entrance for his way back in. It also seemingly confirms a lot of other things, maybe her inclusion in the Young Avengers, which is another series we've heard could be in development for Disney+. That leads me to my last thought, an announcement of 3 to 4 new Disney+ series, but only the announcement of these 2 titles. I can't help but wonder, what are the other 2 titles coming, especially on the heels of this rumor recently that a director tied to the original Silver and Black has confirmed there were some thoughts of putting some Spider-Man property that Sony and Marvel would be co-producing on Disney+. That indicates a level of working together I didn't think that they would be at least not yet, which means the door is wide open for series. There's also been rumors of Daredevil coming back as well, which we've seemingly debunked here real recently, but with the door is wide open as it is in the myriad of rumors of projects that have been in development over at Marvel Studios, everything from a War Machine solo series all the way to a Rocket and Groot solo series that James Gunn didn't debunk the last time he was asked about it. Again, the door is so wide open. Guys, let me know down in the comments below. First of all, what would be your pick? What would you most want to see as a live action Disney Plus series of all the characters, of everything they could do? They've already picked some good ones, but man, there is so much they could explore. What's your pick? Let me know down below. And how hyped are you for a Secret Invasion after they already sort of did the Skrull trope in the original Captain Marvel? Obviously, they're going to have to find a way to change it and make the Skrull a little more overpowered so that they can infiltrate again after we already knew their secret decades ago. But let me know all your thoughts down below, everything from what you want to see on Disney Plus as a solo series all the way to how you feel about Iron Man coming back, and by 2022 do you think you will have changed your tune a little bit and he'll be a welcome face? Also, do you want to see him back from time travel or in the AI form? Let me know all your thoughts down below, and quickly let's get into the giveaway stuff before I let you go. Alright, we're still giving away 2 PlayStation 4 Pros, the next of which is at the 650,000 subscriber mark. We're only 4,000 or 5,000 away from that. We'll easily hit that in the next couple of weeks. How we've always done it at the channel, if you haven't been a fan for a while, let me explain. We always give away 2 PlayStation 4 Pros that will become PlayStation 5s whenever they come out, at the major 100,000 subscriber marks. At the 50,000 subscriber mark in between, we also give away 1. So every 100,000 subscribers here at the channel, we've been giving away 3 PlayStation 4 Pros, and you guys can do the math. We're at almost 650 already. We also just gave away 2 Infinity Saga box sets and 2 other random PlayStation 4 Pros just because of the quarantine and the way things have been. If you've missed any of the past winners, all you have to do is scroll back through the channel and I'll explain where to find them, but all the same rules will always apply for any of the prizes coming up. And on this Friday through Sunday, we're going to be announcing some major milestone prizes we're giving away here at the channel for the 3/4 million and the million mark. I'm very excited about them. If you want to be entered to win either of the PlayStations or any of the future prizes, all the same rules apply. Hit the subscribe button and leave a comment down below. Because it's truly random, the more videos you comment on, the better chance you have of winning. Then, if you want, make sure to hit that notification bell with notifications turned on to keep up with the videos, and drop a like on this one. All winners will be announced at the end of videos, the same way we're going over the rules right now. If you've missed them, all you have to do is scroll back through the channel, look for the winner announcement in the sub count in the title, click on that and scroll to the end. My name's Michael Roman. This is Everything Always. Guys, thanks so much for checking out the channel. Stick around. We'll be posting again real soon.